everyone, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, we are doing this makeup look right here. Yay! It's actually testing out 5-star rated makeup from Target. A lot of you guys said you want to see one from Target, so that is what I'm bringing to you guys today. But before we get in the video, make sure to click that subscribe button if you guys are brand new to my channel. Hello. Welcome. And also make sure to hit the little bell as well if you want to get notified. If you hit the bell, comment down below hashtag notification squad if you want a shout out in a future video. So make sure to comment that down below if you turn that bell on. And our shout out today goes to Savannah Morgan. Woo! Thank you so much for turning on that notification bell. Remember, comment down below if you guys want that shout out. And now let's go ahead and get into this first impressions, trying out this 5-star rated makeup from Target. Boom. All right, so I already have my base on because the foundation that I got is just like way too dark. That's the bad thing about drugstore, is that you can't really test out a lot of the products. So I think the next time I go in, I'm just gonna grab a ton of shades and just kind of mix and get my like perfect color. But also, you guys leave me recommendations down below for good foundations for sensitive skin. I'm planning on doing a first impression drugstore video as well in the future. So that way I can take your recommendations and go pick those up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows right now because these are just no bueno right now. They need some color to them. So I'm gonna use the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Blonde. So this one also had 5 stars on Target. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so I have you guys zoomed in. This is like a different looking pencil. It's got like I thought it was gonna be really fine, but it's not. It's like actually pretty fat. If you guys can see that right there, like look at that. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna spoolie these out and fill them in. Hopefully it all goes well. All right, so here is that one brow right there. Oh my God, you guys, this stuff is good. It is good. Wow. I'm so impressed. I really like the shade of it. It's creamy, but not too creamy to where it's gonna go like all over the place. And I barely use like any product too. So I like it. All right, so the brows are done, so we're gonna go ahead and set them with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This is in transparent. All right, so they're set. So far, I like it. I mean, it's just a clear brow set, and I actually really like the brush because I like the brush that was like really small. I noticed that a lot of brow brushes, like the Anastasia one's really thick, is really thick. So I like it that that one was pretty small. All right, so next to prime my eyes, we're gonna go ahead and go right into shadow. I'm gonna use the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. This also has 5 stars, and is there a shade for this? It might be Casanova. I don't know if that's right. I'm not sure. All right, so that one feels really nice. I've used this one before because I think I used this in my Ulta like 5-star drugstore makeup, and I love it, you guys. It's so good, and you don't have to use as much as I did. I think I used a little bit too much, used a little bit less. All right, so we're gonna be using the NYX Avant Pop 10 color eyeshadow palette. You probably don't say Avant that way, you probably say Avant, probably something like that, but I'm just saying it that way because I want to. But this is what the palette looks like. These are really pretty, you guys, like really pretty shades. Like you can just see how pigmented these are. So excited, oh my God. So I'm gonna take this cream shade right here to set my base with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pat this all over the eye just to totally set that cream base that we have going on. All right, so now that we have our base set, we are gonna go into a transition shade, and we're gonna use this kind of like peachy cream one right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place this shade in the crease just to really help blend out the other shades, because I'm gonna use like a little bit more bolder shades today. All right, so I have that shade in my crease now. What do we wanna do next? What do we wanna do next? You know what? I'm gonna go into this kind of icy blue one right here, and I'm gonna place this one all, right there. I'm gonna place this one all on my lid with a flat cream shadow brush. This looks really pretty, you guys. Like an icy purpley blue, like a lavender blue. I don't know, it's gorgeous. Okay, so here's the icy blue one. I wish this was more pigmented, so I actually have Max Fix Plus right here. I'm gonna add that on after I do like a kind of like a crease shade to kind of intensify that shadow right there, because it's just, not pigmented enough. I think the next shade I'm gonna go into is this kind of cool tone brown right here, and I'm gonna focus this one on the outer part of the lid into the crease and slowly blend it in just to add a little bit more depth. This is what I love. This is my technique. I like to stick with this technique because it looks best with my eye shape. So yeah, we're gonna add this in and then we're gonna play around a bit. Okay, so we added that to the outer part of the eye. I'm gonna spray with my Max Fix Plus right here. Hang on. Ooh. And now I'm gonna go back into that cream shadow. Not cream, what am I saying? I'm going back into that icy bluish, purplish shadow. It's all wet. Ooh, okay. And I'm gonna place this on the inner part of the eye and I'm gonna see if this is going to amplify that shadow a little bit more. All right, so that definitely amplified the look. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a wing liner just to kind of see what else I wanna do with it, because I think a wing liner will look really good with this. I'm gonna do the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner, all day wear in black. Blackout. So I'm just gonna do my usual cat eye wing. Basically just put the wing to where it's aligned with the end of my brow, bring it in halfway to the pupil, and then fill it in. All right, so I finished my wing and oh my God, I really like this thing. The brush, the formula is great. I wish it was a little bit more black, but I really like how easy it was to create a wing. So if you guys are having trouble with wings and you don't want to splurge for the Kat Von D one, go check out the Revlon one because this is actually made it really easy to create a wing with. For mascara, before I put on lashes, I'm gonna use the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Mascara. So let me open this up. I love Soap and Glory's packaging, you guys. It's always so cute. Thick and Fast Super Volume Mascara. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and coat my top lashes with this. All right, so that mascara is actually really nice. I like the fact, I was actually kind of worried about it. I thought it was gonna be a little clumpy, but it's not. It's really, really nice. Ooh, yes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes real quick, so I'll be right back. All right, so now for some concealer underneath the eyes. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer and Corrector right here. This is in the shade Ivory 10. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place this concealer in the center of the face. So underneath the eyes, down the bridge of my nose, above my cupid's bow, my chin, and then my forehead. And then I'm gonna blend it out with the L'Oreal Blend Artist Infallible Foundation Blender. You guys, this feels so good. It's like not dense at all. It feels amazing. I'm so excited to use this. I think I've seen Casey Holmes like rave about it, so really pumped. All right, so now that that is done, I like the concealer. The concealer is really nice, lightweight, has good coverage. I really like the sponge, you guys. It feels a lot like the Beauty Blender, like honestly, so much like the Beauty Blender. The only down part to this though, I'm gonna say, is that it's too fat right here. Like I wish it was a little bit smaller at the tip to get closer in those like areas by the eye and stuff. So that's like my only problem with this, is that I just wish it was a little bit smaller right up here. But other than that, it's amazing. If you guys don't want to spend so much money on the Beauty Blender, definitely pick up that one. Yeah, really good. All right, so now to set the face with some powders, I'm gonna go into this NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette right here. And I'm gonna take this, one of the shades broke, which really sucks. But I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna set all those places where I put that concealer at. All right, so now just to set the other outer parts of my face, I'm gonna go into the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends. I've got like brown stuff. Look at this. This is what came from that eyeshadow palette. Dang it. All right, so now back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and take a fluffy like powder brush and I'm just going to set the outer parts of my face. So I'm just gonna go like that. Set it. I don't wanna swirl around. I just wanna set my skin. All right, so now just to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna go and take that peachy transition shade that we used and I'm gonna put this all on that bottom lash line. All right, so next up, I'm gonna take a flat definer brush and then I'm gonna go into that cool tone, like kind of almost purpley shade. And I'm gonna focus that really close to the lash line and only on the outer parts of the eye. All right, so next up we are gonna go into a bronzer in here, you guys, and we're gonna contour up this face. Yes. What color do I wanna use? I think I'm gonna mix these two shades right here, because this one's a little gray and then that other one, like this one right here is a little gray and then the other one's a little dark. So I'm just gonna mix those two. And let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm basically just gonna place this like the hollows of my cheek mainly, and then I might do a little bit of a nose contour underneath my lip, maybe up on the side of my temples, but nothing too drastic. All right, so the bronzer turned out really well. It's not like my favorite. I think I like my Marc Jacobs one a lot more, but it still was pretty easy to blend out, and mixing those colors worked out really well. So I really like that. So now we're gonna go into a blush. We're gonna use the NYX Professional Makeup Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette. And if I can open this up, how do I open it? Ow, okay. Look at how pretty these are, you guys. Oh my God, these are so pretty. Okay, so the shade that I'm gonna use is, I'm gonna use this one right here. It's a little bit more of a bolder, like rose shade. And I'm just going to place this on my cheeks. All right, so that turned out really pretty. I really like that blush palette, you guys. That's like really, really pretty blush palette. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this Maybelline New Master Strobing Stick. This is the illuminating highlighter, and it's in the shade 100. So it's kind of like a pinky champagne. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Beauty Blender, and it's actually really creamy actually. Here, let me show you guys. It's very, very creamy and it's really pretty, but I'm gonna take it with a Beauty Blender and I'm gonna apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. Okay, so that turned out really pretty. I was actually kind of worried about it because I did set my face already, but we were okay. We were okay. Okay, so we are gonna finally finish off with our lips, and I'm gonna use this Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I'm really excited to try this out, you guys. The color is called Seduction. It's really, really pretty, like really pretty. So let's go ahead and, oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like a Starburst. You know what it smells like? Those lip smackers. Yeah, that's what it smells like. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my lips with this. I'm not gonna use a lip liner or anything, so hopefully all goes well. Oh my God, you guys. I just found my new favorite lip color. It feels so comfortable. The color is like perfect. When Madison gets excited over a lip product. Oh my God, I also have it in this other shade right here. I'm gonna show it to you guys real quick. This is the one called Devotion, and I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand. Oh, this is really pretty too. It's a gorgeous rose shade right there. But these feel so good. They smell really good too, and they just glide right on. Like, this is perfection right here. I want more of these. I want more of these. I'm going and getting more of them. Oh my God, okay. Calm down. All right, so here is the completed makeup look. Oh my God, I love the way that this turned out. I'm so proud of myself. I'm using a little bit of color, but it still is using my usual technique that I love. And the lip color is everything. All right, so to start off with the eyebrow products, I have the Revlon Color Stay right here, the brow pencil. This was really good. It was really creamy. I really enjoyed it. I think it's the perfect color for my hair. And yeah, I just really liked it. The only down part to it is that it is a little bit fatter. So it was a little harder to get the ends of my brows. But other than that, I really like this. I think that's a really good drugstore pencil because of how creamy, but like not so creamy to where it's gonna wipe away, you know? And then also the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I really like this. I like the brush on it. I think it's just a good overall brow setter. I mean, nothing like crazy spectacular, but I thought it was nice. The eyeshadow base that we use is the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. Really like this. I thought it was great. I love that it kind of masked and evened out my eyelids. So yeah, that was nice. Now on to the eyeshadows that I use. The NYX Avant Pop eyeshadow palette right here. I thought this was a really pretty palette. I do wish the colors were a little bit more pigmented. I definitely had to build and build and build with it. So that's like the only down part with this palette. So I think there's better ones out there on the market. So I would say kind of pass on this one because I know those Maybelline Eye Studio like quads are really pigmented. I know that a Wet n Wild is usually really pigmented as well. And NYX usually has some really pigmented shadows, and they swatch pigmented, but they didn't come off with a brush very pigmented, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this turned out pretty, but I think there's better out there. I have a lot of Revlon Color Stay products in here, you guys. They had really good reviews. This is the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner. I think this is definitely a dope. I thought this was really good. The only down part is I wish it was a little bit more black. it was really easy to create a wing. So if you always struggle with that, go pick this thing up because I think you'll really love it. Now to mascara. I really like the mascara. I was really worried that this was going to be a little bit too clumpy and yeah, and like flake and stuff, but so far so good. So yeah, I really like this. Now onto the concealer. We have the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Camouflante and Corrector right here. This was actually really, really nice. I liked it. I think it had a good coverage. It doesn't have a ton of full coverage to it, but it definitely does have some coverage. It really brightened up my under eyes and feels really good on the skin. So definitely like this. Yeah, it's Maybelline. For a second, I thought it was Almay. Now on to this little palette right here. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette that I use to set underneath my eyes, and I also use it to contour with, and I really, really like this. I think this setting powder right here is amazing, you guys, like amazing. It really helped brighten up my under eyes, and it just felt beautiful on the skin. The bronzers I liked, but I still have other bronzers out there that I like better. Now onto the blush palette from NYX. This one was actually really good. I really loved the color that it brought to my cheeks. I think this is a really good blush palette right here, you guys. This is really nice. I like this one. Onto the powder that I used to set my face. Really liked it. Wasn't heavy. It really just took away that shine and just mattified my face. It is oil controlling, so yeah, definitely like this. So now onto this little L'Oreal sponge that I have here. This felt really nice. It feels just like a beauty blender. Like it's airy, it's not too dense, it's just perfect. The only down part is I wish this was a little bit smaller, right? I was doing a weird hand motion with that one. But no, I wish it was a little bit smaller at the tip, just to make it easier to get underneath those eyes and into those little like areas of your face. But other than that, amazing. Go pick this up if you don't want to splurge on that beauty blender because those beauty blenders get a little pricey. Now onto this highlighting stick from Maybelline. This is the Master Strobing Stick. This is actually really nice. It's really pretty and really, really creamy, you guys. Like I love how creamy this was. And even though I set my face, it still went on really beautifully. So I actually really like that. I think that's a really nice, subtle pink champagne highlight, especially for like everyday looks. And if you want to use all cream products, I think that would be beautiful too. And now on to my favorite thing from this video. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the shade Seduction, sorry. In the shade Seduction, the one I'm wearing on my lips. Feels so comfortable on my lips, you guys. Feels so comfortable. It almost has like a moussey texture and it's a gorgeous shade. It smells amazing and I just want to go pick up more of these. Highly recommend it. Like stop what you're doing right now. Go ahead, close out the video, run to Target and go pick this up because it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. All right, so that is everything in this 5-star first impressions from Target, you guys. I'm really impressed with a lot of this stuff, like really impressed. There were a few things I was kind of like, all right, it's okay. But majority of it, really, really impressed with. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below which place you want to see me try out next for their 5-star rated products on their websites because I'm down to try out more. Maybe we can do CVS next. Maybe Walmart. Walmart's just a little bit of a trek for me. I don't have a Walmart anywhere near me. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.